Yo, what's going on? This is King David back with another video. I just came out of my job, do a little EMT work here and there, something light, something light. But yeah, I think I had missed yesterday and the day before, so I'm like, nah. Like I've been just doing a lot as a father, just trying to get things right. Well, not trying to, I am getting things right. So yeah, I didn't want to make an excuse today, so I brought my laptop with me. Uh, s- so when I get off of work, I can just do this. I don't gotta go home and do all the extraness. All right. So there's my little spiel about that. I'm gonna get into the video now. All right. So we're talking about self embodiment. We're talking about knowing your true nature, knowing who you truly are. Now, I'm gonna take my videos a step further. I say that, but I really mean it. Like we in a time right now where I can't sugarcoat what I'm saying. Like I'm here to bring a message, bro. I'm here to bring a message, and that's just what it is. I know who I am. I know what I'm supposed to do. You feel what I'm saying? We have to understand ourselves beyond the physical level. We have to go back into our natural state of awareness, what we really are. Our purpose is to understand the soul within, the essence of God that's within the physical form here. That's what we're supposed to remember. That's what we're here to do. Everything is a reflection of self so we can understand what we truly are and what we are connected to. Everything. You plant a seed in the dirt, it grows over time. You're learning the process of creation right then and there. You're learning how God operates through form, how the Most High's essence flows and grows through the form. You being one with that very essence, you have to do the same thing with your thought. Your thoughts being the seed, your mind is the soil. You plant that seed in your mind, eventually over time, and you nurture that seed, it grows. This is your divine gift, one of your divine gifts. You understand what I'm saying? And if you don't know how to use that properly, you can damage and go against your own self. Now, there are certain forces on this planet that are plotting on that very skill that you have through entertainment, through media, through all these things. They're trying to train your mind to think a certain way, to live and act a certain way. So now you are bringing a certain type of reality that is not really catering to your true nature. You see what I'm saying? It looks like, yeah, life is, oh yeah, we having fun, we having a good time, yeah, we talking about fucking bitches and blah, 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 blah. But you ain't really doing nothing, bro. Because you're not getting back to the source of all creation. You have to understand who you are, man. That's why we here. And people are gonna try to tell you, oh well, this is the truth, that is the truth, and blah blah. Listen, bro. Let me tell you something. If nobody is pointing back to you and telling you the answers are within you and only you will know what you're supposed to do, it's a fucking lie. Excuse my language. I don't mean to curse, but it's a lie, bro. Because you have the most high within you. So how do you allow the information to come up from within? Spend time by yourself. Build a relationship with yourself. Just like you will build a relationship with your best friend or your girlfriend or whatever, you gotta do the same thing with yourself. You gotta sit down and be able to be in silence with yourself. You have to sit down and embrace your own presence. You have to sit down and have a fucking conversation with yourself. Excuse me with the cursing, but it's not really cursing, but you know what I'm trying to say, bro. You gotta spend time with yourself. You gotta really get to know and love yourself deeply. Y'all are scared because y'all don't understand. Let me put it this way, right? So the Most High is eternal in all ways, shapes, and forms. There's nothing that can be beyond the Most High, right? So where is the separation between you and the Most High? That's what I want to know. Just let me know. Just let me know. Where's the separation? There is no separation. You will come back onto this planet in this time, in this place, to understand and to awaken from the bondage that has been put on your mind that you have been separate from God in all of life. Once you understand that you are one with all of life, you move differently. You don't say, oh, I don't know if I could do this. What the hell? You are literally life itself. You are one with the divine essence. You are one with the Most High. And you gonna tell me you can't do so? That's a lie, cause we know better. The people that are truly awake and living, they know better. That don't exist in the mind of God. That don't exist in my mind. Now, when I say the mind of God, when you free your mind, you tap back into the mind of God, because with God all things are possible, and Most High is creative in all ways, eternal in all ways. All possibilities exist in the mind of the Most High. So when you free your mind, you tap back into the mind of the Most High. So, for instance, that's like a raindrop going back into the ocean. You feel you just a raindrop, but nah, baby, when you drop back into the ocean, you become the whole thing. You understand what I'm saying? You start tapping into higher information. Not some people make it all scary, like, well, that's demonic. Shut your stupid ass. Y'all need to stop all that crap. Y'all need to stop all that. You just need to know that you are part of something much more greater. You're not just some physical person just trying to live a little life here. You are here to know yourself beyond the physical level and understand that you are the same. You are one with the Most High. You have to walk in that truth. You have to understand that truth. You have to embody that truth every day. When fear comes your way, you have to know that's not who I am. I'm not going to believe in that. Because guess what happens when you channel yourself and you channel into that fear, you become that fear. You bring that fear into your life because you have a divine creative ability. Human consciousness can manipulate matter and bring things into form. That is the truth. Oh, he bugging. How does that make sense? Look at what I'm in right now. This was in somebody's mind before it became a physical reality. Everything that you see here, we in the mind of God because everything is a form of a thought. There is nothing here that was not created in the mind first before it became a reality. We are in the mind of God, whether you see it or not. You just have to tap back in to the truth of your being. You're not gonna know that if you, oh, I'm focused on social media. No, I'm trying to chase bitches. Oh, I'm just trying to get money. Oh, I'm just trying to do this. You going against the natural cycle of life when you do that. Not saying you can't enjoy yourself. I'm not saying that. But you got to come back into your eternal nature, your internal nature first. It says, seek first the kingdom of the Most High, and everything will be added on to you, because you have to know the relationship between yourself and life. You are giving too much gratification to something that you birthed through your mind. The physical reality is only but a reflection of the inner reality, which is you. You're divine. You are one with the divine essence. You are one with the Most High. There's no separation. You have to understand that. They say Elohim, from one comes many. You have to understand that. Just as the essence of God flows through the trees, as the essence of God flows through the animals, through all the elements of life, that is all. That is the essence of the Most High. Just as the essence of the Most High moves the cosmos and all the planets align, it's the same essence. The same essence is you. You are one with that very essence, and you have come here to understand exactly who you truly are and what you are connected to. When we say you are God's people, you are literally God's people, and you must awaken back into your true nature, which is God, which is you being one with God. There is no separation. You're only here to remember that you've always been one with the Most High. Now, a lot of y'all probably not. I don't care, bro. I'm not here for you. I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm not here for people that want to argue and debate. If you don't like what I'm saying, just keep pushing. But listen, I got a very huge mission to do, and I'm not gonna settle for less. I'm not gonna sugarcoat myself, man. I'm King David, and I know exactly what I'm here to do. And if you don't believe that, that's fine. You don't have to believe that, bro. I believe in me 100%. I don't care if I got $0 to my name. I'm still rich. I can have anything I want on this planet. I can have anything I want on this earth. Not because I'm delusional. It's because I know myself internally before externally. I know myself and what I'm connected to. There's nothing that I can't do, nothing that I can't be. And you should feel the same way. You should never deny yourself the beauties of this life. But in order for you to live it correctly and understand, you have to know yourself beyond the physical level. In the Bible it talks about that. You talk about Buddha, the Buddha talks about that. There's so many different you talk about chi and energy. It's the same source, man. It's the same essence. It's the same essence, yo. We are here not to argue about who is God, but we are here to learn about God through our experiences. You sitting there trying to argue about who is the most high and who's real, but you not even embodying the information. Embody means to become one through experience, not just debate and talk, oh, this is this. That's like you talking about basketball. You don't even play basketball, but you want to talk about all the players and shit. Nobody want to hear about that shit. Go step on the court before you start talking shit. It's the same thing. You want to talk about the Most High? Well, you got to embody the information and understand what the Most High is really telling you by becoming the information itself. Now you can, once you understand, you realize, bro, we are all one. Why am I arguing with you, bro? We just try to recognize ourselves beyond this little identity that we got here, this little ego that we got here. Once you ascend from the egoic mind, you tap back into the mind of God, bro. You tap back into the Most High, and you realize that anything is possible. But you gotta let go. You see, if you're eternal in nature, you always have the divine in you. But if you don't let go of your ideas or who you think you are, your little job, your little yeah, oh, I got my little fancy car. Nothing wrong with having nice things. But if you gonna put that over yourself, bro, if that's everything to you, you're gonna blind yourself from seeing how powerful and how beautiful you really are, man. You're gonna blind yourself from seeing the most high within. And the most high is not corny. A lot of y'all think, oh yeah, yeah, I ain't trying to be all, y'all be acting man like weird, bro. Like y'all be too good. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's this stigma about being one with God or being righteous. It seems like it's lame. Like, no, bro. Like you have a good time. You know how to have a good time. You can deal with people a certain way. If you have a female, you know how to deal with her a certain way without all the extraness, bro. You can have a good time if y'all both in alignment with each other. Y'all can have a good time. I'm talking about a good time. You know what I'm saying? Going out, doing things. You know what I'm saying? Coming home, doing things. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's respectful. You're respecting her nature. You're respecting her as a female, bro. And as a real man, as a real king, you lift her up. You don't bring her down, bro. You don't use her. You feel what I'm saying? And Shorty should be doing the same thing for you. Now I guarantee you, all these bad bitches and all this shit, y'all don't make life fun, bro. Because y'all hurting inside. Y'all haven't let go of whatever. That's already obvious. But I guarantee you, when two people are aligned and they first seek the most high within themselves and they understand their true nature and they come together, bro, that's a force that can never be contained, bro. That's a love that can never be contained. You understand what I'm saying? Because they're in harmony with the highest version of themselves. You got to get back in harmony and stop hiding from yourself. You are hiding. You are sleeping. You want to know why? Because you on your phone, you watching social media, you trying to, oh, I want to get this type of job because it's going to make me better. And it's like, bro, like, I understand that. But you have to know what you are first. You have to understand how the nature of reality works. The nature of reality works in terms of vibration, frequency, and energy, right? So if you understand that everything vibrates, everything is an energy, you have to live according to the laws that govern energy, that govern the natural, that governs life. What we're living in is a physical reality, but the physical reality all is broken down into energy. Everything vibrates. Everything has a frequency. Your body vibrates at a certain frequency. That's why they say, oh, yeah, I don't like your vibe, bro. It feels low. Yeah, because you're vibrating at a low frequency. You're vibrating in fear and hatred and anxiety. Nobody want to be around that, bro. But somebody who has a high vibration that is happy and always looking at the positive thing, that good is always entering into their life, bro, because they're a master themselves if they know what they're doing. That's now you on a higher angelic divine level. You feel what I'm saying? Heaven and hell exists within you, man. Heaven and hell exists within you. You have to realize it says the temple of the most high is the human body. So if the temple is in the body, then where is the most high at? Oh yeah, the most high within me, but I'm somewhere else. Oh, I'm somewhere separate. How is that possible, bro? You are one. You cannot escape the realm of the Most High. You can't escape God, bro. You can't escape the Most High. You only here to recognize your oneness with the Most High, so you can operate as a king or a queen on this level, and tap back into the divine mind and the divine mind and the divine heart. Because once you do that, you can now bring a higher consciousness on the planet and literally bring heaven on earth by means of your gifts, your crafts, or whatever business venture you have. You understand what I'm saying? But if your mind is corrupt, you cannot bring godly or divine thoughts back onto the planet to uplift humanity. So it's important that you tap back into who you truly are so you can bring the beauty of God back into the planet, because God uses his people to bring his visions into reality. That's the truth. This is King David, man. Back with another one. And I'm coming like no other, bro. I promise you that. Just keep watching these videos and keep watching me grow. And if you watching me grow, you better be growing and doing the same thing. Don't ever look at me and say I'm somebody or I'm better or whatever. I'm not. I am only a reflection of you. Life is only a mirror to see your own soul, man. All right?